In the Copper State of Arizona, the Coyotes will look to send their fans a howling here on home ice. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight we get to see the top team in the league. Wonder what it's like to coach the best team.
Well, why wouldn't you, Doc? You certainly want to be standing behind that bench, but there are some challenges because you know the opposition is going to bring their best. They know that we're playing really well. They don't want to get embarrassed. So I think the challenge is to continue to get the focus from your team, play the way that you have, but understand is that you're going to have to bring your work boots here tonight to have any chance in winning this game.
Calgary's coaching staff has prepared them extremely well. Regardless of the situation, they never change. If they're up a goal, down a goal, they stay with their same game plan and adjust accordingly. That's why they're on top of the league standings.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Won the last one, so he starts this one. Connor Hellebuck doubled his victory total from year 1 to year 2 with the Jets. Was an All-America selection at UMass Lowell. We are about to begin, and Derek Stepan is a part of the starting lineup. Hastings, Minnesota, grew up in the rink there. His dad worked there. That's a great deal for a kid. A shot. Score! Boy, they're on the board early, aren't they?
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
Scarbosa's got his team on the board first.
That's part of the game plan as a visitor. Get the first one.
Arizona's won that faceoff. They have it. Moving it to Stepan.
Michael Scarbosa, assisted by number
Can start the attack going in the zone. He scores!
18 seconds.
Hey, Doc, buckle up. We've got liftoff. This is a rocket that blasts into the net at record speeds.
Gibson's not able to get the trapper on this one. The shot just blew right by his glove.
Arizona's won that faceoff in the neutral zone. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Well, we expected a physical game, Doc, and it looks like he's on a mission trying to set the tone for... team early in the first period.
Calgary's got a minor penalty. It's 2 minutes for interference. Arizona's power play will have its first chance of the game.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Good setup off the win. Tremendous hit.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Can he beat him here? Score! What a sensational first season. 100 points.
100 points on the season with that goal, Doc. The sky's the limit.
Of course, the first job of a penalty killer is make sure you don't get scored on. This is an extra bit of gravy here as they get a shorthanded goal.
A little under 3 minutes have been played in the first period. With the scoring of that goal, the lead now is 3.
This goal is 35th of the season.
Steps in from the neutral zone.
Number 5, Ethan Fair.
A big hit in open ice. Another reason to like this game tonight. Breakaway. Arizona's. He scores! 4 unanswered goals.
When you're thinking about taking a wrist shot, it's all about weight transfer. Transferring your weight from your back foot to your front foot when you're shooting that puck. That's exactly what happened there.
That's a really good shot that beats the goaltender, but when the goalie goes into that butterfly, he's doing one of two things. He's either guessing or he thinks he's got the entire net covered. He doesn't have it there.
And that's a face-off win.
His 25th of the season, scored by number 6, Alex Petrovich.
Pitching this one to Little. Couldn't get through. It's
Time of
loose.
the goal, 3 minutes, 45 seconds.
Loose puck blocked off by Panik. And he gains the zone. On the outside, a shot. He scores! And that is number 20.
I don't think anyone saw this puck come off his stick. It blew past everyone and into the net.
Ranta's not going to be happy with this. He doesn't even move on this shot because he thinks he's in good position, but it hits the inside of the post and goes in.
A tad over 5 minutes have been skated here in the first. The Flames are having a marvelous time. A heavily offensive game for their opponents, an offensive game.
Time of the goal, 5 minutes.
Brings it in for an attack. Feeds the point. Things are heating up with that hit.
Kunako's not shy to throw his body around here at any time.
In all alone. They score!
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
The Coyotes from the neutral zone start to work.
Detzel, time of the goal.
Pitching it to Stepan.
44 seconds.
Got it in his own end. Passing one off now to Yurko. Biggest chance of the game. Score! He got iron with that shot.
This shot is an absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
Now, they say the post is the goalie's friend. Well, sometimes it's not. This just deflects off the post and goes into the net behind him.
Goaltending change.
Calgary's going to take this time to make a goaltender
By
change.
number 1,
Oh.
Patrick Bartoszak.
The Coyotes win the draw. What's next? Puck loose, couldn't get through.
By number 7.
The Flames lug the puck in the defensive zone.
7 minutes, 44 seconds.
In the slot. Score! He's got his second.
He worked himself into a good scoring area and let it go on the backhand.
If you're moving while you shoot the backhand, it's a really tough read for the goaltender. He can't seem to get a good position on it as the puck comes off the backhand side.
The Coyotes control at center ice. Look out, the hits are coming.
Ekman Larsson's often the object of a target. He's so good, nobody wants to give him much room, but he gets tagged there. The Flames have hit...
Score! He's got his second of the game.
From this area of the ice, you're always shooting the score.
There's not much velocity left on that puck once it gets by the goalie. I thought he had it, guys. However, it ends up in the back of the net.
The Coyotes control from the neutral zone.
By number 70, Michael Scarborough.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Lets it go. Missed wide. Calgary's moving the puck up the wing. Save! Score!
The goalie made the initial stop, but those quick hands speed him on the rebound.
Oh, the goaltender's got to do a better job of that one, Edzo. He makes that first stop, but he leaves the rebound too close to the net where the goal scorer can grab it.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
Alexander Ovechkin, assisted by number 4.
The Coyotes are driving it from the wing.
11 minutes, 17 seconds.
Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. Look out, here it comes.
Oh, I like that one. That's a clean hit.
Driving in from no man's land. Save there.
Driving a red truck.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
The Coyotes with a clean win on the draw. That puck's loose, deflected away by Brody. Good work there in goal. Strong play there. Just inside the line. Shoots. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
With the goal scorer right in front, it was tough for the goaltender to pick up the shot off the backhand.
He makes a good effort here, but it's not enough. The puck deflects off him and into the net.
The Coyotes with a center ice face-off win.
By number 14, Brock Besser, assisted by number 6, Alex
Looks
Petrov.
ahead to start
Time of the
something.
goal, 14 minutes, 4 seconds.
Flames move to center ice. Breaks away. Score!
Fleury's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
This save usually is a little easier than the glove side as you're able to use your shoulder and shrug it away. He just couldn't get there.
They've got the draw.
Scored by number 4.
Arizona's in the neutral zone along the wing. That puck sailed out of play and went into the third row, and a fan from Salmon Arm, British Columbia, has a souvenir. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Trying to go to Osterley. He takes that point pass. A heartening collision. You thought they were gone. They're not.
That hit might rattle a few teeth.
And it's just him. He shuts him right down. Score! He's got his second.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
A lot of times, as soon as the guy goes to shoot the puck, the goaltender drops into the butterfly position. He thinks he's got the net covered. Turns out he doesn't.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to. He scores!
Matthew Tkachuk, and by number 6, Alex Petrovich. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 25 seconds.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
He looked like he was guessing a little bit there, Edzo, as he drops into the butterfly position. Not enough of the net covered.
The Flames with a win at center. A solo rush. Save! Couldn't have handpicked a better guy to be on a breakaway, and he stopped him.
The Flames rely on him for a lot of their offensive production, and he's delivered. He can score in the power play, scores off the rush. He's a real versatile player.
Calgary's got that face-off win. With a blast! Score! He's got his second of the game.
Boy, that player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
Oh, he had enough time to walk into this, and he absolutely pounds this. Goalie doesn't have a chance.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Enormous hit.
I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Just great positional play. First period has come to a close. Some plotting of strategy for the second in one dressing room, and maybe some continuation of what they've done, the only strategy in the other. As we look at the shots on goal, it's hard to imagine there really were two teams in this game. It's lopsided. 20 for Calgary and 1 for the Coyotes. Ronta's had days when he's been spectacular, but this is not one of those. An example there as intermission begins. One period down, another period. seconds here. What did you think of the first?
The Coyotes know they can't keep defending. They're trailing here, and they'll need more time on the attack to get the lead.
Second period has begun. Will it be like the first, or will it not? Solid work there by Hjalmarsson. Outstanding body contact.
Oh,
He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Oh, nobody's going to like the video on this one. The goalie will be disappointed it beat him down in the bottom half of the net. The defensemen and the forwards are going to be sour with the turnover, and the coach is going to not like the whole lot of them.
Calgary has hammered home yet another. Goal. They've got a lot of shots, and now they've got goals to show for their effort.
By number 4.
This guy's found the back of the net twice already, Doc.
Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
Hey, Doc, buckle up. We've got liftoff. This is a rocket that blasts into the net at record speeds.
Sometimes the puck just sounds hard when the shooter unloads it, Eddie. The goalie was in good position, but this whistled past him. He didn't even move.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. The Flames win that neutral zone faceoff.
Third of the game, scored by number 6, Alex Petrovich. Assisted by number
Fires
4,
one right above the goalie's shoulder off the crossbar. Save.
Time of the goal.
Strong wrister.
16 seconds.
Lifts one. He scores.
I love watching guys score on the backhand.
That looks like it almost went right through him, Edzo. Just above the pad, he's in the butterfly. It's on the low glove side. It's a save a goalie should make.
The Flames have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. And they've won the faceoff.
Number 12.
Breakaway.
Guard, assisted by number 15, Turner Elson. And by number 14,
Muscled long to Bear. Score! He's got the hat trick. And listen, the only ones you can hear are his teammates.
From out top, the goaltender. No chance on that slap shot.
Calgary's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. That puck's loose. Good defense. Calgary's along the wing at center ice. Around through the corner. Walking a thin line near the border there. And a save.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Arizona's got a defensive zone win. Open ice hitting is back.
That's one part of the game the fans love is contact, and it doesn't get any bigger than that.
A shot. Wonderful stop. Driving toward that net. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Wonderful save. Presses that attack. And there's another. He holds that one, and it's a good thing because they were buzzing. Solid win of the draw. Not a free puck now. He's right in! They score!
Get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
The Flames have gotten another goal on a huge night for them. We have seen this a lot. They're rolling.
By number 16,
Slap to Fleury. Fires! Terrific save. Big drive! He scores!
Thankfully, that shot did not hit the goaltender because that thing was labeled.
The Flames are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance.
Johnny Gaudreau, assisted by number 17, Michael Scarboza, and by number
Skates
4,
it into the zone.
Fleury. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 31 seconds.
Hammers one. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Good play. Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
The goalie's in perfect position here, just not perfect enough. This is a really accurate shot.
The Flames have gotten another goal on a night of many goals. What a satisfying night for them, and their coach won't have much to say. The Coyotes are at the wing in neutral ice. Puck over the glass, and we get a stoppage of play because of that.
25 seconds.
The Flames control from the neutral zone. Into the end of attack. Brings a shot. Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Ranta's reflexes usually are able to catch up to something like this, but Eddie, that's a perfect shot, really accurate, just off the inside of the post.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Didn't get a thing of that.
Assisted by number 20, Thomas.
Fires! Score!
Ethan Bear. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 9 seconds.
This shot is an absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
Oh, he thought he had it. You can tell from the way he reacts. He thinks the puck's in his glove, but it's beaten him cleanly.
Calgary's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative.
Flames goal. Scored
The
by
Flames
number
are
19,
skating it up in
Matthew
neutral
Tkachuk.
ice.
Assisted by number 20, Thomas Yurko. And by number
Gains
5,
the zone. And a save.
goal. 10 minutes, 45
Good check. No chance on the pass. Scorches one. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Kicked away. Pressure mounting here. Saves a howitzer. What a reaction. Shoots one. That shot's blocked. Lost possession there. Hard shot. Save. Covered up just to slow things down.
What a shift here, Doc. They had the momentum, but the goalie gets the whistle, and they'll need to reset.
Calgary's got that win. Fires! Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity. Score!
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. The Coyotes control from the faceoff. Puck loose, denied by the defense. It's all on his shoulders.
Sidney Crosby. And by number 8, Alexander.
Gathered up again by Sidney Crosby.
13 minutes, 50 seconds.
Fires, made the save. Heaves one, and another save. Mark him down for one more.
I'm not sure how he stopped that first one.
Save there. Right along the blue line. Twist one. You can almost count that one, but no, what a save. And that whistle will give them relief for the moment.
Calgary's haven't passed up a hit at all in this period. They've been the more aggressive team. When they chip the puck into the zone, they get one forechecker on there on the body. The turnovers are starting to be plentiful, and they've started to stretch this lead out.
Critical face-off win at that point. Score! He's got his second.
His mindset's pretty easy. Grip it and rip it. What a slap shot.
Eddie, he just can't catch up to this. That is a rocket that beats him cleanly.
Calgary's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? Arizona's got that neutral zone faceoff.
Number 3,
In with it now.
By number 17,
Free puck off a defender.
time of the goal.
Calgary's in their own end and carrying it on. Right up the side. A shot! Score! He's got his second of the game.
You give him the opportunity from this spot in the ice, that's the low slot area, he's gonna score.
He looked like he was guessing a little bit there, Edzo, as he drops into the butterfly position. Not enough of the net covered.
Calgary's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter, and a full third period and a chance to enlarge.
Flames goal. Scored by number 13.
Gets in and he'll look over his options.
Scarboza. Time of the goal.
Johnny Gaudreau gets the puck. Johnny Hockey out of Boston College. Just like shootout. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
That's a really good shot that beats the goaltender, but when the goalie goes into that butterfly, he's doing one of two things. He's either guessing or he thinks he's got the entire net covered. He doesn't have it there.
The Flames have built a tremendous lead here in the second period. Not a lot of time left, but an entire third ahead. Perhaps they can enlarge it even more.
Scored by number 16, Tyler Ennis.
Arizona's motoring on through center ice. And he dumps it in.
18 minutes, 25 seconds.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Score! He's got the hat trick. And listen, the only ones you can hear are his teammates.
Man, they jumped up in a hurry on the bench beside me, guys. That last-minute goal is one that'll pump adrenaline through them.
Calgary's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Score! The hat trick! It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
19 minutes, 30 seconds.
That doesn't lock away the game or anything, but you can go into the locker room and you feel pretty great about yourself as you can come out to the next period knowing you've just scored.
Calgary's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter, and a full third period and a chance to enlarge it. Loose puck knocked away by Brody. One-on-one.
Tyler Ennis, assisted by number 13.
Missed on that.
And by number 3, time of the goal.
2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. Through 2 periods, here are the shots on goal. Get ready. 53 for Calgary and 1 for the Coyotes.
The good old days of hockey are back. Vintage jerseys are now available.
Ronta's performance so far, not one he's proud of, as we head to break.
Pick yours up before their history again.
2 periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Coyotes are down on the scoreboard, Doc, and they know they have a real hot goaltender at the other end. Pretty simple formula. More people, more pucks to the net. Eventually, you might get a bounce, and you'll be right back in this game.
Dogged determination there by Fleury. Sticked aside. Hatchets one. Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
That shot was all about speed. That was a nasty shot.
Nobody's trying to shoot the puck this perfectly. You're trying to get rid of it in a hurry. Make sure you get to the net before the goalie can get set. The fact it goes off the post and in means it's a perfect shot.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the 3rd period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Beats that charge into the zone. Save! And he holds on and stops play.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already, but you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
The Flames win that faceoff. Couldn't make it through, can't retain possession. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by Hjalmarsson. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Shot. Great save, point blank.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Arizona's skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. A big hit. He scores! And for him, that's his 20th of this season.
Not easy to score goals in this league, Doc. He's got 20 as a rookie. He is right there in the low slot and doesn't waste any time snapping that home.
Well, that's got to be disappointing, eh, Edzo? It looks like he's got the puck stopped, but it trickles past him into the net.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. 3rd period of play.
20th of the season.
Shoots. Score! He's got the hat trick. And listen, the only ones you can hear are his teammates.
Boy, that player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
The goaltender thinks he's in great shape here to make the save. This is a perfect shot delivered to the inside of the goalpost. Sometimes you get the bounce, sometimes you don't. This time the shooter got it.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the 3rd period for the The opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Scored by number 3, Kale Detzel. Assisted
Gathered up by Demers.
Jake Gensel. Time of the
Moved along and in.
20 seconds.
A great wrist shot. Broke it right up. Arizona's controlling play now in the defensive zone.
That was a big hit.
Oh, I like that one. That's a clean hit.
And he steps across the line. Take it to the slot. Goes back deep for it. Great defensive job. What a hit.
That is a massive open ice hit.
Alone. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Nice work done with the stick there. Looking to make something happen from behind. From behind the net. Looking from behind the net. Is able to step behind the cage. Plotting strategy from behind. Able to go uncontested behind the net. Moves it to the corner. Is right behind the net now. Keeps it going behind the net. They keep applying the pressure. Good territorial play for them here. Into the corner. In behind with it. Gates to the corner. Possession in the zone. Skates it behind the net. Looking for room. Play has stopped. The net has come loose at just the wrong time for the guys who are feverishly on the attack.
The Flames have been in trouble in their own zone for a while. They needed a whistle and got one with the net off its moorings.
Won that face-off. Now what? Held the post on the wraparound.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
Calgary's got another win. Gliding behind the net. Wheels around behind. Moves behind the net.
The Flames would like to keep this donut on the board all the way to the end. Their goaltender has been outstanding, and they've had a terrific night.
Gains that offensive line. Through the corner now. Decides he wants the corner. Carried towards the corner by Ennis. Moving behind and considering. Decides he wants the corner. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Seeks the corner. Wheels on back of the net. Is able to step behind the cage. Looks to make a play from behind. Right behind the goalie and the net. Waits from the corner. Gliding behind, looking. Through the corner. Arizona's in their own end, continuing on. He shut him right down. Skilled play by Fleury. Wants the shelter of the corner here. And so the final minute of the third. You never know how a game is going to evolve. For one team, this has been very pleasant. For the other, not. Seeks the corner. Able to hang on behind the net. Heads on behind. Carries it to the corner. Carries it behind the goalie. Staying behind. Able to get behind the net. Looking from the corner. Trying to blindside the goalie. Just walking the tightrope. And the final seconds go off, and he has another shutout. And that's the end of the game. It was a great time.
Shutouts are team awards, really, but you have to stop all